What's up, everybody? A Spare with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Kerbal Space Program. When we left off in the last episode, we actually had a really successful run, and we made a lot of money, and we had a lot of science. I went ahead and spent some of it. Ooh, what is that? That's new. Anyways, so I went ahead and bought the basic science. Or no. These are all basic science. Or no. No, that is basic science. Okay. So we have a rinky-dink unmanned command pod. I don't personally like this because there's no SAS module, which we know how well I fly without that. Rechargeable battery pack, thermometer, and a new comms antenna. Now, I personally don't know what the difference is with the comm devices, only because my philosophy is if there's no distance related, what do I really care about how long it takes to send? Or I guess maybe it's how much it can send per... I don't know. It's supposed to be better. I also bought stability, not for the cones and everything, but for the radial decouplers, because we all know that will make things easier to build. So this probably is going to be my next goal. Ooh, aviation would be a good one. Man, there's so much science I want to get. So, first of all, one thing we can do is... we can go ahead... What is the cheapest command pod I've got? The Stay Putnik. One thing we can do... I don't know that I've actually used the Science Junior on land, nor do I know about this. So let's just launch this real quick, and we can revert it to assembly and take off what we don't need. I know I haven't done thermometer because, well, we just got the thermometer. So if we observe the bay... Okay, so we do get 7 science from that. The mystery goo, did we do that already? Oh, there's 3 there. Okay. And 2.4. Wait, 288 degrees? Something about that seems wrong. Am I the only one that seems like that may not be accurate? Actually, I don't know why I reverted that, because all of those were decent settings. I was thinking we already did the goo. I was thinking we did the goo already. But apparently we did not. So keep that. I don't know what this is. It's like we lose something somewhere. I don't quite get that one. Log temperature. Okay. And now we'll just recover that. So that's the easiest way when, you know, you get new science, just to get some extra 20 science. Sweet. Alright, now we have 20 science. We could buy the rocket, which isn't a bad idea. Everything else is going to be like 45. We could also save it and use it later to get 45. Tailfin control surface, delta winglet control surface. So this... Oh, and they've added new landing gears into this. Ooh, we could actually do legit planes. So I don't really understand what the point of this one is, other than the fact that this requires flight control. But you get a winglet, which is a control surface, and a new inline cockpit. Oh, maybe that's the whole point. Rerunnable, resettable. Reset requires electric charge. Crew report. Oh, I didn't know that crew reports required electric charge. That's interesting. But you already get a control surface here and here. with the engine wheels. So this is definitely better if you're trying to build a plane. Obviously, it's aviation. But in order to get advanced flight control... Ooh, what is this? Fly-by-wire? So they've added some stuff. They've added, like, a lot. Werner engine, that's new. What is this stuff, too? Yeah, they've added quite a bit. Because there's a lot of things I don't recognize. Oh, yeah. This is still the biggest rocketry engine type thing, but there's a lot of this stuff that, volume containment. Yeah, there's a lot of this I don't remember seeing. I-beam, structural panel, high altitude flight. Ooh, that's new. Ooh. Alright, enough of this. I suppose, if nothing else but the fuel tank and the boosters, it might be worth investing in this. So let's go ahead and do that. It'll keep everything in line. We just have one more in the fourth tier, I guess, or third, whatever the tier is. Alright, so contracts. Let's get some contracts going. Actually, before we do contracts, let's work on our area here. So it's 75,000 to upgrade to flight planning, and we can hold more contracts. The tracking station is 150,000, lets us view patch conics visible in map. Not entirely sure what that means. This one upgrades our parts, but that's a expensive upgrade. This one already is up to level 2. So that's fine. Kerbals can EVA and place flags. That's something we could probably use. Astronaut complex required for EVA surface. Resource transfer. 450. Ugh. Ugh. That's so not cool. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. We haven't even... Have we done a strategy yet? Kerbals can only disembark on... Alright, so we're going to upgrade this one. And we're going to upgrade our station here. What does it cost to upgrade the tracking? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this one. Because we haven't really been having that hard of a time making money. Or costing money, I guess. And we'll put... Takes 5 reputation points, yields 1,000 funds for 1 unit of rep. We should probably do that. Can't afford setup costs, not enough science. Okay, and this takes rep and turns it into science. Or no, the other way around. Yields 1 science for each... No, okay, that's right. Yields 1 science for each... 12,000 fund. Ugh. 12 fund effective immediately. Research rights sell out. Okay, so this is all... What would this be? Reputation for each fund. So this takes rep from money. This is money from rep. This is science from rep. And this is something else entirely. Off on launch costs and R&D purchases. 0.05 funds off on facility repair and 1.3 reputation on each discount. So this is rep for discount. Minimum vessel recovery. Alright, so I'm going to go with this one at the moment. So that we're basically taking our reputation points and giving us more money so that we can upgrade our place. Ooh, that's tempting, but I don't know what our contracts are going to be yet. We can do up to 7 now. What? Ferry 2 tourists safely to their destination. Complete each tourist travel itinerary, then return them safely to Kerbin on schedule. What? Suborbital spaceflight? You guys are crazy. When did we start doing tourist? When did we get tourist trap? Okay. Swivel liquid engine. We get 4 grand plus 1 science. That's not bad. We can do that. All right. Ooh, yes, we're gonna do this one because parachutes are my nemesis. Hammer solid fuel booster landed on Kerbal. I'll take anything that's landed. That's an easy peasy. Landed. Escape trajectory. That's a little more complicated. To perform the test, activate the part through the staging. What is this one for? The solid fuel booster we just got. Kerbal escape trajectory. We're not there yet. Okay, what is it? Radial mount parachute, flying altitude. Ooh, 30 grand. Yeah, we'll do that. Orbiting Kerbal. We have to get to orbiting Kerbal, which is one of our objectives. Set speed record. I think this too is part of where we're making more money in science than we did in the last one, is like set speed record. Okay, I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't remember picking that anyway. Suborbital trajectory, stack decoupler. The part through the staging when all test conditions are met. This one gives us a bit more, but it requires us to be in orbit. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. Alright. Alright, now we are up to 200,000 because of the upgrade, or the advance payments. I don't want to use that, though, because I'm afraid of then, like, not succeeding or something and having a bunch of advance payments type thing. Alright, so tell you what, let me derp around with this for a bit. Our objective is going to be orbiting and, well, no. Hold on. We got a bunch of these at launch things, so let's grab those and get them out of the way. Swivel liquid fuel engine at launch. Swivel this one. So we need this one. The parachute one is going to be different. Hammer solid fuel booster. Hammer. Okay, we need one of these. Radial decoupler landed. Structural. Radial decoupler. Check. And yes, I know, I'm just spacing them out here. In flight, orbiting, orbit, speed record. Okay, so it's these 3 that have to be tested while landed. So let's do this. We'll do this. We'll do... Can this work? Okay, let's do a very small fuel engine. Very small. And we'll do that. And let's bring this up here. And there is a method to my madness, so just bear with me. Oh, actually, we might be able, it's worth a shot, to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, and I found out I did not use the service base correctly last time. Most of you probably already were aware of that, but you know. Okay, what else do I have? Mark 16 parachute, which is this one. And the other is the radial parachute, which is that one. Now, I doubt we'll be able to make it up to 12,000 meters off of this one thing, so I'm not really going to worry about that. The 5 we might be able to do, though. That might be doable. Tell you what. I can't do the sub-construction things, can I? We do... Dang it. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay, that works. I thought it was gonna reset everything. Let's just do that for now. Yeah. Okay. And 200 meters per second, 5,000. This small, it should work. Oops, I didn't mean to save that. Whatever. Let's try it. I didn't set up the staging at all. Go me. Alright, now the trick here is that we need to set these off in the proper order. Where's my... There we go. So, for example, let's turn the engine off. We activate it, we get the point, but it doesn't go anywhere. Activate the decoupler. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's bring this here, and then we'll just go straight up. Alright. Where is the parachute? 5,000. Boom! Got it! Alright. That poor parachute is like, well, ah! Oh, I should have brought the temperature. Dang it. Dang it. I should have brought a temperature gauge. Oh. And... 500... Wait. Oh, we're at 8,000. I missed the 8, and I just saw this number here, and I was like, wait, at 500 meters, this should... Yeah. So I'm going to do something really risky. I quick saved it here. I want to EVA. Nope! Okay, so that's only going to give us, like, 6 science. I don't think he can hold on that long. Alright, so we didn't get the radial mounted. We didn't get the orbit or speed. That's fine. We still got a lot, though. Let's just speed this up. Whee! Actually, we can turn SAS off, I think. It's just using power for no reason. We're gonna come right back to the facility. Let's get... There we go. I want the... Wait, why is it... There we go. I was like, why is it not slowing down? There we go. That should be good. Now, we'll quick save here. See if we can EVA report 5.6. Oh, board is B. That's new. Crew report? No. Okay. I think I did enough crew reports on Kerbin already. I was afraid of that. Okay. So that should do pretty good. I don't know how much science we'll get from it. 14. That's not bad. We made 1,000 recovered from parts. I don't get how you don't get XP for that. Recover. Hey, we made more money. Okay. Discard or close. So we're up to 255,000, which is good. We probably could go ahead and upgrade this, I suppose. It's only 75. What are our next objectives? We have orbital or radial mount parachutes. In-flight over Kerbin, which is 12,000. The Flea solid booster in orbit, which that's going to be tricky because it means we're going to have to... No! What it means is we're going to have to keep a booster on the ship up to orbit, because remember, we can actually flip it, or not flip it, what am I talking about? We can actually activate it in staging even if it's already, like, done, if that makes sense. actually. I wonder how much you could actually just get up into the air from one. I wonder if we could do 12,000. That would be interesting. Which one has more thrust? 210, 179, 275. Really? It's only 275? It must have more fuel. Where is solid fuel amount? 300, 600. Okay, that's why. So it has a little bit more thrust, like 65 more, but it has double the fuel. So that's good to know. Actually, before we get into this, it appears we are about out of time for this episode, but we're doing it. We did another successful run, which is great. So we're getting there, and you know what? Screw it. I am going to upgrade this. Okay, so we have an actual runway now, which is cool. A lot of upgrading, actually. We're at 180,000. That should, in theory, be enough to... Max commitment is 60. That should, in theory, be enough to get us where we need to go. In terms of... Gosh, unlimited contracts, that's kind of crazy. In terms of, like, you know, trying to get an orbit ship and stuff, we should be... 180,000 should be more than enough to get into orbit. This one would be cool to upgrade. But my next goal, I think, especially if we're going to be doing tours and stuff, is this. So I think my next science is going to go into aviation. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. In the meantime, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace!